I got bullied a lot growing up. I'm a product of bullying. I got bullied in my Spanish class. I got bullied a lot in my Spanish class. My bully, he would bully me in front of the teacher in Spanish class, but he would never get in trouble because he would bully me in Spanish class. I don't know if you remember Spanish class, but worst thing you do in a Spanish class, speak English, you know? You could sprint into the class and be like, oh my God, there's a school shooter. We have to lock the door. Teacher would look at you and be like, En Espanol. They're like, pistol en biblioteca. Paco es loco. Paco tiene un AR-15. Escribe un manifesto. This is... I live in LA. My roommate, he's an actor. He's not a good roommate. He's a method actor. Do we know what method acting is? Yeah, basically what happens is when he gets cast as something, he doesn't pretend to be that character. He actually becomes that character. He thinks he is that character. So basically when he gets cast as something, I get a new roommate, okay? He recently got cast as Artemis the Destroyer in this Netflix show. He's asking me, he's like, what sort of person do you think Artemis is? Like, what sort of attributes does he have? I was like, I don't know, I feel like Artemis, probably sort of guy that's gonna do the dishes. Probably sort of guy that's gonna buy his own olive oil. That feels... Probably sort of guy, if he must watch porn in the living room, he'll at least use headphones. I think that's... feels like Artemis. I hate to say, he gets booked a lot too, you know? Yeah. He's always giving me updates. He got excited recently. He comes in my room, he goes, dude, I shouldn't be saying this, but they're coming out with an Epstein movie, and I might be getting cast as young Epstein. I was like, hey, maybe for the Epstein movie, we go not method, okay? I think... I don't need to be living with that for 3 months, okay? That's not really my vibe. Just turned 30. I've got severe erectile dysfunction. Yeah. My ED is caused from antidepressants. Anyone on antidepressants here? Okay. It's pretty sad. It's not a doctor, but you might want to up your dose there. That was... I'm sorry, sir. Thinking about having ED is like, if I'm with a girl in the bedroom and I can't get it up, I still want her to have a good time, you know? So I'm willing to do whatever she wants, you know? That can lead to weird situations, though. Like, I was once with this girl, couldn't get it up. She asked if I could still choke her. This may sound kind of weird. I don't feel comfortable choking a woman if I don't have a boner, okay? At that point, I just feel like a naked man committing a crime, okay? It's like kind of a lose-lose for me, because I'm like, weird to choke her flaccid. Even weirder if I choke her and suddenly get an erection, okay? I find out that's my thing. I don't have ED, I'm just a monster, okay? That's... All right, we made it through the sex stuff. When I ejaculate, it doesn't shoot, you know? Just kind of comes out. Like, have you ever boiled pasta with the lid on? Every once in a while, kind of foams over. That's what we're dealing with. So when I ask a girl where I should come, it's like we're playing a game of Family Feud. She can never win, you know? Because she'll be like, come on my tits. I'm like, survey says, eh. The top answer was on my own hand, so. Told my friend about my ailment. He goes, dude, that sucks. I could shoot cum 10 feet. I was like, when does that come in handy, okay? When does he ever get to use that, you know? Sleeping with a girl, he's about to come, he pulls out, he's like, go long, run a fade route, nice catch. Sorry for masturbating into your face. It wouldn't reach though, you're good. I don't like dirty talk. You know, I will dirty talk, I'm just not good at it, you know? I can never think of what to say, I panic. So when I dirty talk, it comes across like English is my second language, you know? I'll be with a girl, she's like, what does daddy have for me? I'm like, daddy have penis gift for his special slot. She's like, I'm a bad girl, how are we gonna punish me? I'm like, tasty whore, get the slippery spanking. Dirty talk's weird. You never know when someone's gonna be a dirty talker. Not a conversation you have beforehand. So nothing's quite like the first time you hook up with them, they just make that switch, you know? Like I was once making out with this girl, first time ever. Suddenly she just goes, where's that cock gonna go? I was like, where did Katie go? 5 minutes ago, you were telling me about your mission trip. Now come on, this is, who are you? I don't know, I think we live in an interesting time. I feel like you gotta know every single event that happens these days globally. I keep falling behind and getting embarrassed. Like, do you guys know who the Houthis are? The Houthis are a terrorist group in Yemen. Up until recently, I thought they were a band. My friend, he's like, did you hear what happened to the Houthis? I was like, no. He goes, drone strike. I was like, damn. Rest in peace to the blowfish. That sucks. In my defense, I think all terrorist groups sound like they could just be bands, okay? Like, listen to who we're currently at war with, okay? We're currently at war with the Taliban, Boko Haram, and Shabuzi. So I think that's... You could throw a terrorist group up at a lineup at Coachella and no one would know, you know? It's like, yeah, we're gonna go check out this new band called Hezbollah. After that, we're gonna see Al-Qaeda. People are saying like they're kind of the new Lynyrd Skynyrd because a bunch of their members also died in a plane crash, so that's... Sucks they lost their lead, Osama bin Laden, but kind of cool because they got John Mayer filling in for him now, so that's... I'm a millennial. My friends are having kids. They're trying to figure out what lies they're going to tell their kids, you know? I fell for all the lies my parents told me growing up, you know? Like, I believed in Santa, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny. This is the most embarrassing one, though. In third grade, I literally believed there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and that's... By middle school, I put it together. I sat my parents down. I'm like, are we really doing this for oil? They're like, yeah, but don't tell your little brother, okay? He still believes, all right? That's... This is the most embarrassing one, though. My brother and I were young. We went under my parents' bed. We found a back massage gun. Took turns massaging each other's backs. Well, until recently realized that was not a massage gun. That was my mother's vibrator, okay? Yeah, and I was young, but I feel dumb not realizing, you know, that this wasn't a vibrator. Like, it never occurred to me why a massage gun had veins. And I think that's... That was the giveaway there. I found out watching porn. So I found out this was a vibrator. And I'm not going to say what type of porn I was watching, okay? That's private, but... Anyway, the realtor, she was trying to sell the house to this guy, and she pulls this thing out. My mind is blown. So I text this link to my brother. I'm not much of a trailblazer, but I can guarantee I'm the first person that's ever been on Pornhub and hit the share button, okay? Never been watching a gangbang being like, you don't appreciate this? My buddy Kevin. When are you ever using the share button on Pornhub? Texting your wife, you're like, ignore the ball gag, but I think I just found our new kitchen backsplash. Okay, that's... So I'm watching this video of this woman in this vibrator. I text this link to my brother, and I realized I was like, I gotta add some context, you know? So I said, same as mom's, and he got confused because he said, nah, hers are bigger, and I said, not her boobs. Looking back, though, like, a lot makes sense that this is, you know, finding out this is a vibrator. Like, because I remember one time when my brother and I were young, we left it out, and my dad found it, and he didn't know that my mom had this thing. And they got in, like, a big argument, you know. I was hearing them from downstairs. So my dad was like, I can't believe you feel like you need this thing. And my mom goes, well, I only use it when you can't finish the job. Third grade me heard that and was like, wow. My dad's back rubs must suck. I was like, Dad, you got to get deeper in there, man. Use your fingers, man. You got to use it. My parents did divorce, though, and people asked me if I knew it was going to happen. I'll tell you there's one instance I knew it was going to happen. I was playing my Xbox as a kid. I wasn't allowed to be playing on a weeknight. My mom walks in, and she unplugs my Xbox from me. And I called her a bitch, which I shouldn't have done. But as a kid in the early 2000s, bitch is one of, like, 2 insults I had, you know. And it would have been weird to call my mom gay. So she tells my dad. My dad's furious. He's like, where is he? I'm going to show him. Finds me, pulls me in a room, slams the door. He goes, what the hell did you say to your mom? I was like, I called her a bitch. He goes, how'd it feel? Someone had to say it. No, it's, all right. I'm Brett Dodenhoff. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you all.